If you want to get better at doubles, you've got to get better at understanding where to go when a lob occurs. Let's watch this point and then we'll analyze it. Now, right off the bat, we get a great serve out wide that pulls the returner off the court, and the lob goes right over the net player's head. I do want to mention, if we look at this player here, he doesn't quite do his job. If the ball pulls your partner off the court, you've got to move with them. It's called the windshield wiper, right? It's kind of like windshield wipers in a car, each going with the other one, right? Going back and forth. So watch the returner get pulled off the court, and the returner's partner stays. He doesn't go anywhere. So this is not what this player should be doing. He should be moving into the very center in case the return is hit to the net guy. That, the middle is just wide open right now. So he's got to move over to kind of clog up the middle and try to bisect where the ball can actually go. Great return down the line. The server comes in, changes direction to quick get this ball back here, which is great. So first, let's talk about where the team who was lobbed should go. Well, obviously the person in the back, this guy, he's going to chase down the lob, which is correct. Where should the net guy go? Where should he go? Let me show you what 80% of rec players do when they are the net player and they get lobbed in doubles. They stay at the net and they switch. That is not what you want to do. When a ball goes over your head, especially when your opponent is then scrambling to go get this ball, and you can see this, like he's really struggling to get this ball. His back is basically this way. His back is pointing at the opponents. This guy is in major trouble. So where should his partner go? His partner should go all the way back to the baseline. So let's watch where he goes. All the way back. Why should he go all the way back? Look what the net guy is hitting, or the returner, I should say. He's hitting an overhead. So many of you at the net in doubles are getting a ball over your head. Your partner's going back to get it and you're staying up. That puts a lot of pressure on your partner, who then lobs the ball back, because then you're going to get nailed at the net here. You're a dead duck. When you switch in doubles, you want to move back. Like there's an X that's drawn basically as the team who is lobbed. And he moves back in case his partner hits a lob that's going to get slammed by an overhead. And that's exactly what happened. If his partner hits some amazing shot to the feet, he can always, while backing up, start going forward again. But you want to go back preparing for the worst, hoping for the best. Maybe you can go in again if the ball is low, but you go back initially. That way, if an overhead ensues, you're ready. And that's exactly what happens. He's ready to handle that overhead. Now, we do have to talk about the returning team. We talked about the serving team switching and both going back to the baseline, which is what you should do when you are lobbed in doubles. Where should the returning team go? Well, we have to know what this player is most likely going to hit in order to know where to go. What are they most likely going to hit? They're most likely going to hit a lob. And where is that lob going to land? Who knows? Maybe in the service box, maybe on the service line, maybe in no man's land. That's why when you are the team who hits that lob, you immediately put your toes on the service line. Toes on the service line. Get it in your head over and over and over again. You hit a great lob, toes on the service line. That way, if they hit a ground stroke, you're there to volley it. If they hit a bad lob, a medium lob, or an amazing lob, when you're on the service line, you can, even on a great lob coming to you, you can take 3 steps back very quickly and hit the overhead. You'll see that both of them are around the service line as that overhead is hit, which is awesome. The overheader hits the ball at the net guy, but he has moved back. This guy's hoping that this player stayed up at the net. So that's why he's nailing it at him. When you have an overhead, you look for the person closer to you because they have less time to react. The server's partner moves all the way back. So now he gets the ball back over the net. And now right here, when you are presented with an overhead at the net, well, of course, but when you're presented with an overhead and both of your opponents are back, the perfect place to hit the ball, do you know it? Where do you hit this? Right to the middle. You aim to the very center. What you want to shy away from is trying to find angles at this moment. If you try to find an angle, it's too easy to miss because the court is very small in those angles. So you want to hit to the very center. This allows these two players to converge on the ball. Maybe they won't hit it because they're confused who's going to go get it, right? They might say mine, yours, whatever. They both converge to the middle if you hit to the center. Then when they both move to the center, then when the ball comes back, maybe the ball comes to this guy and then he hits the angle. But if you aim to the middle, then you open yourself up for the angles. This overheader, it looks like he was going for an angle right off that shot. And guess what? It was too small an area and he ended up missing. So just such a great point to watch. When a lob occurs in doubles, the team who is lobbed switches and moves back. The team who hits the great lob, you put your toes on the service line and prepare to hit an overhead. Now, if you're tired of lugging around your old and outdated ball machine, then just make your tennis friends jealous and get the Proton Ball Machine by Hydrogen Sports. And right now you can get free shipping in the USA when you use my link. It's in the description. You'll find it in the first comment. You'll also see it on the screen at the end of this video. The Proton is fully programmable using its intuitive app. In fact, you control it using your smartphone or watch. It holds up to 100 balls and weighs less than 20 pounds. To see how truly amazing this ball machine is, and to get free shipping when you order one, be sure to use my link. So click right there to check out the Proton Ball Machine, and with that link, you're given a coupon code for free shipping. Work on your double strategy. Heck, send this video to your doubles partner. If you do, there's no doubt you're going to gain confidence, win more matches, and play much better tennis. This is Ryan Reedy from 2minutetennis.net. You got this.